Judas Syndrome. Yes, like I called it, Judas Syndrome. From the theological side, Judas Iscariot. Or they'd call it a syndrome. Because living in times whereby you're seeing it play all around us. You see, the Judas in your life is very close to you. It's a family. It's a friend. It's your partner. It's your colleague. It's your boss. It could be someone whom you've confided to. The thing about the Judases in your life is you have a gut feeling that this person who's working with you or who's associated with you, there's something off about them. They don't say it, but there are things they do that make you question. There are people you really don't want to trust so much near your family or those close to you because there's just something that itches you deep down. You know something is off about this person. You may not have the idea what it is, but something itches deep down. And the thing is, Judas always needs the opportunity. These characters, they just need the perfect opportunity. Everything has to sit well. Not all of them even want the 30 silver coins. Nope. Some of them, they just want to see you fall. It could be someone of your same race. It could be someone of a different community. Let's say if you are the same race, someone sees you've gotten an opportunity. You've grown, you've moved to a level that you're not the same with them. They will try everything and anything they can to push you down. Let's say in a relationship, this person will wait and go and malign your name. And everybody will believe it because people have a tendency to always know what's the secret, what's the mystery behind someone's success or the way someone lives their life. In that situation, they get information that is quite lies. But by the time they get to know the real truth, they've already flown with the lie and the lie becomes their truth. And the damage that is left is beyond comprehension. And that's why every day of your life, you should be careful and cautious. Remember, everyone wants a good name. No one wants a bad name. The thing is, if everyone wants a good name, then who's the bad person? And if everyone wants a good name, then how much pretense and lies and deceit is hidden behind those smiles? Someone tells you, I wish you good, but they know very well that as they shake their hands, they're wishing you destruction. Someone gives you a meal, and there you're thinking, oh, today is a good opportunity. I am appreciated. No, it's your last day. In my case, it was a boss I was very unfamiliar to. But eventually, the boss gave me a meal, took me to a restaurant. I was still new. It was within the government. Next thing I know, for the rest of my life, I've been fighting with things running through my stomach, a hole that I didn't have. I was naive. I would not have known. Because the Judas in your life takes time. They don't rush it. They take time. We are living in times where we are seeing people taken out in broad daylight. When investigations are done, they go back and realize their friend. That's why we should be careful and cautious of the people all around us. And how much information do you give to those around you? It's very important to have a very close circle, but a circle that you've done your thorough analysis. One, they should be mature by age. Two, they should be mature by how they reason. And three, they should be mature by how they handle conflict. If the person who's within your circle of life is not mature, if the person within your circle of life has not gone through any storm, and when I mean storm, I mean they've gone through something that has changed them. If they've not gone through that, then be very careful. Because someone who's gone through the storm and came out the other side well, then that's someone you can sit with and have a discussion. But someone who's not going through the storm, or they went through the storm, but instead of it sharpening them, it made them worse, then that's not someone you want within your small circle. Because whether you like it or not, each one of us has somewhere or someone where we go or whom we consult. The thing is, whoever you consult or whoever you go to is a very important person in the life that you live. They could be the people who put you up or the people who put you down. Just like we say, a relationship can destroy any fabric of anyone's imagination. You can be the most successful, most talented, but the person who's your partner, yeah, that can take you 6 feet under, malign your name, destroy to a point whereby nobody will ever know the truth. The thing is, always be very careful and cautious around the people whom are around your life. Be very careful and be very cautious of who you allow close to you. And remember to always leave a benefit of a doubt. Because you live in times where everyone seems to be having too many filters. They wish you well, they wish you good, but once you step into their house or home or place of comfort, well, you've overstayed, or they start planning moves against you. How many children, their parents are gone, and the people who are supposed to take care of them mistreated them? How many people do we see? They are called, oh, come to this country. For example, in my continent, which has become quite prevalent, is when someone calls you and say, hey, I'm in this country, there are jobs and everything. Best advice, don't take it. Not because of anything else, because there's this situation, there's this circumstance where someone will look at you and have other ulterior motives. You have to be very careful. I'm not saying don't take the deal. I'm saying sit down and ask yourself, what's so special about you over their relatives, their siblings, that you are the one who's chosen. Anytime someone makes you a chosen person, be very careful and be very cautious. And that's why even in when you look at religion, many people find themselves radicalized. Many people find themselves playing the game of whoever is in power because they've been told they are chosen. You need to ask yourself, when someone calls you chosen, what's so special about you over the people who are with them for the longest time? That's how we find people being groomed into many things. You are given the word chosen. You're different, you're special. There's something about you. Ask yourself this question: are you the first one? Or are you the first one who landed in the hands of this person? Be very careful and cautious of the people around you. Be very careful and cautious of the people who are a part of your entourage. Be very careful and cautious of how much information you bring to people around you who are not in a place of maturity. And remember, people have ulterior motives, and you should be ask yourself this question: whatever information you give, whatever life you live, if you're to be stabbed in the back, are you able to survive it? Because if you know you can't, then you might need to go to the drawing board and ask yourself, what kind of people do I work with, and what kind of people do I associate with? Because the one thing that's so dangerous about a Judas character is very simple. They'll do anything and everything you tell them. They will blend in, they will do everything. But when the time is right, when everything is ripe, they will attack. And when they do, it's the most painful ordeal, because when they're doing it, you might not have the strength to fight back, because they need to know how close can they get to you. You see, any thief, anyone who robs or attacks a nation, a community, cannot do it from the outside. They have to do it from the inside. Either they physically get in, or they have people who are part of their proxies, or you gave them some type of information that they're able to analyze, confirm with other areas, then got what they needed. Then you attack from the inside out. So be very careful and cautious of the people you bring within your life. So be very careful and cautious of the people you allow close to you, because you never know the day, the time, the hour, the second, the minute that knife may get to you. Be very careful and cautious, because not everyone is who they say they are. Even when you go out, and let's say you're protesting, let's say you're going out or standing against a system or a narrative, the person to the left and to the right matters a lot. Some people confide in intelligence people who masquerade as if they are coming as they're part of your team, only for you to realize the next thing you know, you're one floating on a river. Or you see people of a foreign nation, many of them come into your country, start thinking there's something special about your country. No, three-quarters of them are just spies, and they will blend in. They will do all the menial jobs that will say, no, this type of job is for us. You will think, oh, maybe their country's poor. No, they're just spies. They're just intelligence. They're just studying. They study how you operate. They study how you do your thing. Just like in this country, for example, we normally say, when the missionary came, they gave us the Bible. As we read the Bible and told us to close our eyes. So as we read, close our eyes. When you opened, our land was gone. Yes, they were good missionaries, but at the same time, there were other type of missionaries who had ulterior motives, who looked and say, maybe we deserve this. And they took it. And the thing is, you need to be very careful and cautious of the people you allow in your life, in your circle, in your home, around your children, around your family, and your spouses. Many spouses have parted ways and ended up taking the best friend of the other person. Why? Because one person was spilling too many beans and the other realized, I can cook these beans. Done. Deep fried it. All the good ingredients, they took your partner. Why? Because you're too naive, spilling all this, instead of sitting down and asking yourself, before I open my mouth and spill the beans about my partner, have I consulted with my creator? Have I sat down and asked my God, is this the path I need to go? Have I sat down and looked for mature people who can tell me this is what you don't share, this is what you share, and this is how you handle? Remember, Judas takes time. They have to blend in, be part of your life before they strike. So whether it's a community, whether it's a nation, whether it's a friend, whether it's a family, ask yourself this question. If that information, if that lifestyle falls in the wrong hands, are you ready to handle it? If you're not, be very careful, because Judas is everywhere. They all need time. Don't give them what is yours. Be smart enough, be alert, and discern your environment, your circle, and everything around you. Just because someone looks dumb doesn't mean they're dumb.